guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a reaction video and I'm super excited for this. It's been so long since I've done a reaction video, and baby, I am back. And happy new year. I know it's like it has been a new year, but thank you guys so much for staying with me up until this year. And yeah, I mean, it's a reaction video, so if you're new here, I'm Barisakana and I do all things reaction videos, how I make money online and all things, everything, baby. So today's video, yeah, our reaction video will be around how the world is coming to an end. And because usually each and every year people like to assume how the world is gonna end, and I'm just like, well, this year let me be curious and see what people think is gonna happen this year. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video.
For the years, there have been countless predictions of the end of the world. I mean, we all remember the uproar of the infamous Nostradamus 2012 prediction, and there was even a $200 million movie made about how 2012 was going to be a global apocalypse. I mean, obviously, this is not the case. We are here and alive and breathing. But for how long? Could 2023 be the year that sees the end of the world? Some definitely think so. Well, let's not waste any more time. We don't know how much we have left after all. Let's see what the top 10 dark end of the world predictions are for 2023. Starting us off at number 10, World War III. Now, I hate to say it, but if there is one prediction that has been made that doesn't seem like an incredible long shot, it would be this one. There are currently conflicts all over the world and tensions are rising, and who knows what could happen over the next few months.
Countries are fighting.
I'll be hoping with every morsel of my being that it will not come true. I mean, obviously, the last thing that any of us want is another world war to break out. Although Nostradamus has been known to have some success in his foresight, let's just hope that this one missed the mark. Next up at number 9, people will fall from the sky. According to TikToker and alleged time traveler from 2671, Ina Alaric, in 2023 we will see people mysteriously fall from the sky out of nowhere. No planes will be flying overhead, and they won't be skydivers, but simply falling like rain and crashing to their death. Now, he doesn't say much else about this claim, just that there will be exactly 7 people, and that June 18th, 2023 will be the fateful day. And I
have a date.
I agree that people falling from the sky is certainly cause for concern. I'm just having a bit of a hard time believing that a random TikToker who claims to be from the future is our best chance at foreseeing what is in store for 2023. But that being said, I should be careful because this is not something I want to jinx. So let's just hope this is not something we will need to deal with come June 18th. Next up at number 8, moving to Mars. Another Nostradamus prediction for 2023 is that this will be the year humans move to Mars. Now, maybe this is a result of the Earth's destruction. As mentioned earlier, he does predict a third world war to break out the same year. Now, maybe he's onto something. We already know that Elon Musk has been trying to make this a reality, but their timelines don't quite line up, as he suggests that humans will visit Mars by 2029. But who knows? Maybe the technology will be expedited and we will all be making our way to the red planet sometime next year. Though I won't be hoping for that, because if we're making our way to a new planet next year, that means something has gone horribly wrong with the one we've got now. Next up at number 7, no more money. Nostradamus was not the only fortune teller to have predictions for 2023. Famous blind seer Baba Vanga saw the end of money in 2023. Now, it's hard to imagine how a world would function without currency, as literally everything revolves around it. But if you think about it a little less literally, we are already seeing the beginnings of this. Cash is virtually on its way out, and everyone pays for everything with their phone or their bank cards. Plus, with the addition of cryptocurrencies, who knows how long the idea of currency as we currently understand and use it will remain. So while it does seem like it would be the end of the world if money no longer existed, maybe she was onto something. Coming in at number 6, celestial fire. According to the famous 15th century seer, along with a world war and a relocation to Mars, we are also going to be seeing a giant celestial fire break out. Followers of Nostradamus believe he means that our sky will quite literally be on fire.
What?
And if that doesn't scream end of times, then I'm not sure what does.
No.
Now, some have interpreted his vision a bit more poetically, suggesting that it signifies a new world from the ashes of an old one. But I'm not sure that this is much better in terms of a doomsday prophecy. It seems like either way you cut it, Nostradamus thinks some way or somehow the world as we know it will die in 2023. Let's just hope that this is another anticlimactic 2012 situation. Next up at number 5, a change in orbit. According to Baba Vanga, in the year 2023, our Earth will change its orbit. Now, the details of how this would actually happen were not given, but if it turns out to be true, we are in for some serious issues. For starters, any shift in the Earth's orbit could bring devastating damages to sea level and our climate, both of which are particularly thriving to begin with. And even worse, if the Earth moved any closer to the sun, the increased radiation and temperatures would cause a complete breakdown. Essentially, any changes to the Earth's orbit would send us into complete and full mayhem and would very much be the end of the world. Coming in at number 4, bioweapons. Now, if a world war and a flipped orbit didn't scare you, then maybe this just might. According to Vanga, in 2023, there will be a big country that will carry out bioweapon studies on humans, which would have horrifying consequences. Now, the good news is that many large countries like Canada, the US, the UK have a complete ban on these types of experiments. But there are other countries around the world that could still be the culprit. But that being said, who knows? If other 2023 predictions are true, countries could pull out of this treaty and begin conducting experiments to try and make it out alive. The consequences of the release of bioweapons could be detrimental and has the potential to wipe out the whole planet if we aren't careful.
Africa will be the first to die.
Nuclear explosion.
We don't even have
many
shit.
foresights for 2023. Vanga also warned that next year a nuclear power plant will explode, causing irreparable damage. Now, there are certain countries at war currently that do possess the power to cause such a disaster, making it all the more eerie. Now, what's spooky about Vanga is that she has a wild success rate, 85% in fact, according to scientists that have studied her predictions. So it has many wondering if this prediction will fall into that 85% success rate along with Chernobyl and her own death date, or if it will be among the 15% that she has missed. For the sake of our planet, I am crossing my fingers that this is not something we will be facing come the next year. Next up at number 2, a solar tsunami. As if the predictions for 2023 haven't been through enough already, there is a dark end-of-world prediction that there will be a solar storm on a scale never seen before. Now, solar storms happen when a burst of energy is released from the sun, and this sends electrical charges and radiation hurling towards the Earth. While that does sound a bit freaky, it actually happens all the time, like the Northern Lights, for example. What Vanga was predicting is more along the lines of complete and utter worldwide blackout, followed by technological failures and overall global panic. Quite literally, she is describing a dark age. If her prediction is true, it would essentially cause complete societal collapse, and truthfully, who knows what happens from there? And last up in our number 1 spot, lab births. Almost like some weird cousin to The Handmaid's Tale, Vanga predicts a dystopian world where in 2023 we will see the end to natural human births. Specifically, that birth, the way that we've been doing since the beginning of time, will be banned. She claims to foresee that the government will make it law that all life must be created in a lab, and that medical experts would essentially decide how many people are born a year, and that parents would be able to customize their traits and appearances even. Now, this prediction doesn't come totally out of left field, as we do have the capabilities to involve science in the process to a much higher degree than ever before. A while back, an article was circulating about a real-life human boy named Adam who was created in a lab from stem cells and grown in an artificial gestational sac for 36 weeks, and it caused quite the uproar. Now, this article was proven to be fake, but the entire idea of it was believable at the time and certainly made many very, very uncomfortable. Could it be something that comes true in our future? I sure as hell hope not. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kennedy. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next.
Guys, literally, this is I I don't even know where to begin here, but because okay, let me start with the predictions that I think they might be true. The World War prediction I think might be true. Already countries are fighting, and right, and the prediction of no money. There is no money. People are broke. When I say people don't have money, I mean obviously people do not have money. And even those who have money, they feel like they don't have money. And then imagine a world with no money. What's going to happen? Probably the world will come to an end. Why are we living if we're not going to have money? And then my third prediction will be the lab babies. I low-key kind of love that idea. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me, but I low-key kind of love this idea of lab babies. Like, why do I have to carry this baby for 9 months if I can customize the baby? Oh my god, that sounds so wrong. But, if I have the money to, then I might as well just, create my baby in a lab. Make sure with, I create him or her. How, actually, I think you'll be able to even, customize the gender. I think I'd like to have a baby hair. Yeah, I would like to have a baby hair. And then probably make custom babies. Low-key love that idea. But other than that, I really do hope we'll see like the predictions about people falling from the sky, people dying by fire, people, like some of these things have happened in the Bible, not the falling from the sky, but people dying by floods, people dying by what. So I really do think that's why this girl said, would see the predictions of people dying by fire is too poetic, because it's like, it sounds similar, but obviously doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. But I'm just saying, would see that will be horrible. Imagine burning and burning and burning with that will be horrible. So comment down below, guys, your most horrific or your low-key likes predictions that you liked, or the predictions that you feel like this should not happen. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's meet up in my other videos.